Better? Okay. I muted everyone again. Okay. Sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know. All right. So look down, look up, seated twist, long tail on the crown. The goal, push your arms, squeeze in, and a little Kriya twist. Try not to move your head. Notice the twist is primarily through the heart center. Big breath in, big breath out. Release. Draw your knees in, and I'll turn this way so you can see. Grab a hold of your feet, ground your spine, look up, and then pedal your feet. Keep your bodies engaged. Tuck and curl your little ball. And just lift your heels and lift the balls of your feet. Feel the energy valves in the center of your feet. That's called Padapata. Forward fold. Grab your block. Bring the block behind your calves. Let your head relax. Lift your toes, Padapata. Lift from your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Draw the navel to the spine, Vinyasa. Tuck your chin. Go deeper, straighten your legs more. Jala Parabandha, Trayabandha. Bring your block in front. Try to make your spine more upright. Do a little pulse. Stand all the way up. Bring the block overhead. And do a little half moon. Press through your palms, Hastabandha, apple under your chin. Jalakara. Pull the belly in, breathe. Yeah. Uddiyana, lift from the pelvic floor. Mula Bandha, lift your toes, Padabandha. Come to center, shrug your shoulders away at the middle. Side bend the other way. Level your shoulders, square your head. Feel the energy awaken inside you. Long line of energy, toe, lengthen into the other side, left side down. Come back to center. Do a little pulse. And just squeeze in, squeeze the block in front. Bring the block here. Pull the shoulder over with it. Squeeze the block stomach. And then take the block. Bring the block to your pelvic floor. Lift your toes. Bring your hands right here to the undercut. Round your spine like a howling cat. Activate the pelvis. Inhale, look up, lift your toe. Exhale, lift your toes, Padamata, squeeze the block that will hold the Mula Bandha. And lift your tail. When you check your chin, you're also activating the energy valve in the neck, Jalakara. Squeeze the block, interlace your fingers, release the index finger, Uttara Mudra, steeple grip, do a little pulse. Squeeze in, lift your chest, side rotation, stretch to the left. Try not to move your hips, use your bodies. Squeeze, feel the energy bounce in your hands, side rotation to the left. And then stand all the way up. Squeeze the block, press the block forward like a Pez dispenser. Lift your chest, reach back, go back, trust yourself. And exhale, forward fold, let your head relax. Lift your toes, squeeze the block, tuck your chin, pull your forehead to your shin, down and head to the back. Inhale, half lift, long tail crown. Exhale, step back, high plank, squeeze in. So hug the middle, activate the bandhas. Traya bandha, lift from the pelvic floor, pull the ribs in, apple under your chin. Pull the armpits over the wrists, chaturanga, the shoulders stay above the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Lift your thighs out, soft bend the elbows, lift your chest. And awaken the energy inside you. Downward facing dog. Pulse your hands up and down. Just breathe into your body. Let your breath bring the energy in. So there's a lot of yoga that energy follows awareness. Use your conscious movements to increase your flow of vitality. Bend your knees, hover 1 inch off the mat. Lift from your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, draw the navel to the spine. Tuck your chin slightly, then look forward. Use the energy, step, jump, flow, top and up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let your head relax. Pull the belly. Bend the knees. Rise up, squeeze an energy ball in your hands. Pull your shoulder over your head. Inhale, Utkatasana. Tuck the tail. Lift your toes. Squeeze an energy ball over your head. Vertical twist to the right. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, vertical twist left. Lift up, interlace your hands behind you. Shrug your shoulders away from your ear. Maybe release your ear next to you. Lift your chest, pulse. Breathe into your body. Stand up, keep the bond. Feel the energy in your hands and your feet. Press the block forward. Do a little back bend. Keep the bond. Forward fold. Let your head relax. Draw your interlaced finger, index finger towards the top of your back. Draw your head to the middle. Inhale, half lift. Step, jump back. High plank. Instead of going through life in a sleepy day series, you're springing into action. It's a spring, everything's waking up. Bending elbow, chaturanga. You can see the chaturanga. Inhale up, soften your elbow. Lift from your pelvic floor, rinse my fingers out on your chin. Traya Bandha, downward facing dog. Pulse the hands up and down, breathe. Bend your knee, lift your gaze, step, jump, flow, top and up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, let your head relax. Bend your knee, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, interlace finger, release index finger. Sit down deeper, lift your heart higher, arms straight. Side rotation, stretch to the right. Side rotation, stretch left. Come back to center. Hands to heart, pulse. Now hold it. Prayer twist right. Left elbow is on the outside of your right thigh. Pull your left hip bone back, down your foot. Squeeze your block, activate the heart. Lift your left foot up. Forward fold, let your head relax. Inhale, half lift. Stuff your hands under your feet. Toes to the wrist creases, Padmasana. Bend your elbows, pull your forehead to your shin. Weight in the balls of the feet. Feel the energy connect Hasta Bandha, Pada Bandha, in the head and the feet. Bend your knees. Squeeze an energy ball, rise up. And hands to your heart, pulse. Prayer twist. Draw your elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Draw the right knee back. Lengthen in the side body. Hand to your heart. Look down. And lift your right leg up. Squeeze in, hug in. Forward fold, let your head relax. Inhale, half lift, remove your block. Step back. Jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, Urdhva Mukha, Shavasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, push your hands up and down. Inhale, lift your right leg. Make that hip bone even. Pulse the underside heel up and down, the one on the left. Drive the knee to the nose, squeeze. Knee towards the nose, pulse. Feel the energy awaken within you. Step forward, low lunge. Drive your back knee down. Pull, push your arms. And squeeze the rhomboids, the lats. Bring your hands up, interlace, bring them in front, and draw the hand across. And it's like you're sheathing a sword. Point your finger down, draw your hand to your heart. Lift your back knee up so you're in the ball crescent now. Use the barbell. Squeeze from the pelvic floor, from the ribs, apple of your chin. Release. Inhale, lift up, pull, push your arms. Exhale, pull out, crescent airplane. Hug in, interlace your hands behind you, and draw the fist away from the low back devotion. Bend the knee. Use the bandhas. Hello. Pick it up. Step forward. Bend your knee. Ekapada Tadasana. Figure 4, flex your foot, draw the fist away. Inhale, lift up. Balance, Ekapada, airplane bind. Level the shoulders, the hips, bring your arms up. Bend your knee, low flying airplane. Inhale, standing twist. Right hand behind your calf or ankle. And lift out of that right hip. Use your mula bandha uddiyana, tuck your chin, draw the breath. Step back. Inhale, crescent. Interlace, shoulders overhead, devotion. So the bandhas are lined up. You're squeezing in the back knee, pull the biceps behind your ear. Interlace finger, release index finger. Spin to the side and bring your hands down. Pulse, shoulders over hips. So I've got the interlace of the finger, release the index finger, and just pulse. Breathe. Inhale, lift, and then do some swings. Eyes up, chest up, bend your knees. So lift from your pelvic floor, engage your core, long and strong through your neck. Activating your lungs. Inhale from the center. Roll past your arms and pulse. Pull your elbows in behind your ribs. Flip your palms up like you're holding golden balls of prana or energy. Squeeze in, hug in. And then bring your hands to your thighs. Lift your toes so you've got the padabandha, feel the energy in your hands. Last one. Rotate your stretch to the top of your mat. Rotate your stretch to the back of your mat. Come to center, inhale, lift. Exhale, pulse. Pull the elbows behind the ribs, palms out. Hold it here. Mula bandha uddiyana, jalapana. Then make your arms loose. Don't move your torso with your head. And these are called kidney snaps. They're a kriya. So a kriya is a transformative action, a completed action. And it helps to release energy, pent-up energy, remove blockages, but also increases your vital energy. So these are kidney snaps. Inhale, stop. Exhale, warrior 2. Shoulder overhead. Breathe in your body. Do a little pulse, flip your palms up. Squeeze your fingers in and out. Lift your toes, all 10 toes off the mat. Shoulder overhead. Bandhas engaged. Inhale, reverse, interlace finger. Release index finger, use the bandha. And maybe slowly bring your back hand down. Let it touch your calf. Extended side angle. Forearm to your thigh. Lift your arm up, roll across your arm. Breathe. Mula bandha uddiyana. Tuck your chin along the jaw. Bring your arms out wide. Reach out long, finger, palm to palm. Bring your hands in front, straight in front of your heart. Hold it there, use the bandhas. Don't let your energy drain you. Awaken from within. Bring your arms wide. Inhale. And warrior 2. Flip your palms, squeeze your hands, little pulse. Chaturanga, Ekapada, Nananda, if you prefer. Inhale up, exhale, downward facing dog. So kriya, again, is transformative action. Pulse your heels up and down. The difference between movement and action is that actions are done with awareness. Lift the heel up on the left, even the head. Now pulse the other side right heel down. Long flow of energy, tail on the crown. You're nourishing your body using the bandhas, awakening things using the kriyas. Actions are done with awareness, they're not unconscious movements. Make every movement an action when you lean your nose and pulse the back heel up and down. Step forward, low lunge. Back knee down, curl your back to the under. Inhale, crescent move, rising shine. Bring your hand overhead, interlace finger, release index finger, and side rotation stretch to the left. Like you're sheathing sword, bring it down. Bring your hand to your thigh. Squeeze your outer hips in, mula bandha, ribs in, tuck your chin, jaw apart. Lift up your back knee, and revolve crescent. Now hold it, breathe. Release. Back knee down. Inhale, crescent, move backward. And exhale, fly up. So lean into it, pull the shoulder overhead, just breathe. Interlace opposite pinky finger on top, release the index finger, and pull your shoulder over your head. Now bend your back knee. We're just sweeping away the energetic blockages. Smooth flow of energy from the root all the way to the crown. Step forward, Ekapada Tadasana with the blind pulse and figure forward. Flex your foot, stabilize ligament tendons and knees. Slowly rise up, come to center, and swing your leg back. Pull in the belly, airplane. Find the bottoms, let them balance you. Bring your arms to the T, Dadasana, direction posture. Bend your knee, hover. Standing splits. Fingers behind your toes. Lift out of your head. Mula bandha, pull the ribs in the other. Forehead to the shin, maybe hand to the back of the calf on the left. And go deeper. Step back, low lunge, exhale. Inhale, rise. Interlace finger, release index finger overhead. And pulse. In devotion. Spin to the side. And shoulder overhead. Feel the energy valves in your feet. Lift your toes, feel it in your hands. Squeeze your palms. Hinge forward and do some swings. Eyes up, chest down. Just move the energy. Clear it out. Go close your arms. Squeeze. Palms open. Begin to draw your elbows behind your ribs and just squeeze. Bring your hand to your thigh. Rotate or stretch to the top of your mouth. Lift your toes. Lift from your pelvic floor, from your belly. Rotate or stretch to the back. Come to center. Inhale. Exhale, pulse. Now, pull your shoulders over your hips, tuck your tail. Make your arms loose. Don't move anything but your arms. Your arms are like wet noodles. And bring your arm to the front and to the back. And this is a Kriya, kidney centers. So this awakens the vital energy inside you. 2, 1. Inhale, stop. Exhale, 1 or 2. Little pulse. Breathe. Inhale, reverse. Opposite pinky finger. And squeeze. Reverse forward, entire bone in the middle. Thighs attention. Lightly touch your back calf. Forearm to your thigh. Extended side in. Squeeze in, Visabandha. Reach out on finger, palm to palm. Draw your hands together in front of your heart, arms straight. Inhale, fly out. Rise up. Warrior 2. Squeeze your palms. Find your breath, find your energy. Your awareness is conscious. And chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. So here's your sunbeam flow. Move a little quicker. Use more vital energy. Prana. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, move the nose. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, crescent knee, rise and shine. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, lift. Squeeze, pulse. 2, 1. Come to center. Go close your arms. And then hold it steady. Shoulder over hip, don't move your head. And just awaken the energy. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stop. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Interlace finger, release index finger. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, through the nose. Inhale, kick. Exhale, low lunge. We're waking up. Inhale, crescent knee back bend. Exhale, crescent airplane. Inhale, shoulder over hip. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, stop. Exhale, go, push your arms, squeeze. Now hold here and do these transformative actions. These kidney slaps to create. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga. Don't let the energy drain. Lift from the bandhas, up dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, crescent knee back bend. Exhale, crescent airplane. Inhale, lift up, pulse. 2, 1. Pivot, go, push your arms. 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Arms loose like wet clothes. Amp it up a little more. Really get the sweats going. Stimulate your internal energy. Wake up, come alive. Inhale, stop. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Interlaced finger, release index finger. Extended side elbow. Dig deep, reach high. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step forward. Crescent knee back bend. Go, push your arms, fly up. Crescent air. Interlace your hand behind you. Bend your knee, pulse. 2, 1. Inhale, stop. Exhale, cross your arms. Shoulder over hip. Bandhas engaged. Don't move your head, don't move your hip, bend your knee. Arms loose. Kidney slaps, wake up. Inhale, stop. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Take the grip, highest potential. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Add on flow. Keep it coming. You're alive and awake. Pull your knee to your nose. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step forward, low lunge. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, fly up. Crescent air. Inhale, lift up. Interlace fingers. Release index fingers. Go push your arms. Interlace your hands behind you. Stand up tall. Bend your knee. Figure 4. Maybe release the index finger. Can you go deeper? Flex your foot. Belly, thigh, nipple, knee. Bandhas engaged. Inhale, lift. Bound airplane. Lift from your feet. Use your hands. Lift from your pelvic floor. Ribs in. Tuck your chin. Bring the arms out. Fly. Standing splits. Let your head relax. Bring your right ankle behind the left and slowly rise up. Interlace your hands behind you, use your chest. Exhale. Forward fold. From here, lift your heels, bend your knees, and do a little pulse. Step back. Inhale, lift your right leg. Bend your knees, stack your hip. Look under your left armpit, lift through the inseam of your leg. Right here, right now. Level hip, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to nose, step forward, low lunge. So we're waking up, go push your arms. Fly up, crescent air. Lift up, shoulder over hip, interlace, pulse. Airplane your arms, interlace your hands behind you, pulse. Stand up tall. Lift up here, squeeze, and figure 4. Flex your foot, pull in the belly. Belly, thigh, nipple, knee, apple under chin. Slowly rise up. Ekapada Tadasana with the bind. Airplane your arms. Squeeze in, and then come down, standing splits. Maybe hand to your calf. Bring the right ankle behind the left. Use the bandhas, lift your toes, rise up. Nice, squeeze in. Interlace your hands behind you, lift your chest. And forward fold. Lift your heels, bend your knees, pulse. Crisscross, step back, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg, left hip on down. Lift from the pelvic floor, squeeze out your hips in, bend your knees, stack your head. Draw the navel to the spine, tuck your chin slightly, and look under that right armpit. Even here, all bandhas on strong. 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, look at your thumbs. Use the bandhas. Spring into action. Awakening is an inside job. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Have your block handy. I'll turn this way so you can see. Feet a little wider than hip width distance. Squeeze the ball of energy in front of you. There it is. Now bring the block behind you. Maybe 2 inches behind your knees, and do a little pulse. See if your booty can touch the block, and squeeze in. Bring your booty down, push your mula bandha, pelvic floor, goalpost your arms. Now look at the tip of your nose, stick out your tongue. This is lion's breath. It's a big energy clear. Roar. And then do it again, stick out your tongue. And one more time, lion's breath. Bring your hands in front. Lift your booty up, squeeze your knees in and out. Bring your elbows to your inner thighs, press out. Lift your toes, feel the energy in your feet, Padavana. Hands, Hastabana. Now squeeze in, push out, squeeze in. Lift from your mula bandha, pull the ribs in, Uddiyana, Jaladhara. Come all the way down. This time, don't sit on your block. And do Malasana, garland posture. Bring your arms up, goalpost your arms, stick out your tongue. Roar, do it again. One more, roar. Bring your hands to your heart, lift up, and toe wheel your feet in. Tuck and curl in a little ball, and release your low back. Feel the energy bounce in your hands, Hastabandha. The energy valves in your feet, Padabandha. Sit down into your mat, wipe your sweat, take a little drink, and then grab your block. Put your feet onto the block in Baddha. So wiggle until your sit bones are closer in, grab your ankles, lift your chest, and draw your knees down. Hinge forward, press through your feet, use the bandhas, long line of energy, tailbone to crown, and slowly come down. Now bring your feet wider, so it looks like this. You have to walk this long rectangular way, and this will be more in your hips. So do a little pulse, and lift your heart, tuck your chin slightly, and all the energy is there. So you have this vital energy, squeeze in, lie back, and lift the block up. You're squeezing it between your feet, pull your elbow to your knee, set the block down. So the wider the block, you can make it skinnier if you need to. The more you stretch and work your inner thigh, outer hip, lengthen and strengthen both those areas. Keep your low back down. Pull your elbows towards your knees. Just tug in, squeeze in. 2 and 1. Bring the block up and hold the block the second rectangular way. Lower down. Then lift up. Bring the block, meaty part of calf. Keep your glutes down. Lower your arms and knees down. Arm lower, leg lower. So you're turning everything on, alive, awake, aware. We are not disconnected, we're connected. Even if we're apart, we still have the vital energy, the connection of the yogis, the yoginis, arm lovers, leg lovers. Look up, bring the soles of the feet together, pulse. Now take the block again, bring it this long rectangular way. Bring it to your feet, squeeze out and in. Inner thigh, outer hip. Now push out with your arms, squeeze with your knees and lift your chest. Push with your feet. This is crow position on your back. Bring the block overhead, put your feet down, and just rest. Big breath in and out. Squeeze the block, and then use the bar to sit up. Keep your heels down, and lie all the way down. Use your feet, use your hands. Lift from your pelvic floor, pull the ribs in, uproot the chin. Bring the block in front of you. Wiggle in closer. Get your booty closer to the block. Use the pada banda. Hold on with your hands. Yeah. Push with your feet and slowly lower down. Bring your hands flat by your side. Wiggle in closer to your block. Flip your palms up and pull your shoulders away from your ears. Lift your booty up. Body bridge, still pulse. Squeeze everything into the center. Activate, awaken the energy, the prana, life force inside you. You're not going through life in sleepy days. You're right here, right now. From here, just slowly grab the block like you have monkey feet. Bring it overhead. And squeeze the block over your head. Bend your knees, draw your heels towards your glutes. Toe heel your feet to the edge of your mat. Squeeze your knees, pull your tailbone to the front of your mat. Allow both knees to fall to the right, windshield wiper right. Come to center, knock knee, windshield wiper both your knees to the left. Come back to center, squeeze your knees, windshield wiper right, right ankle on top of left thigh. And pull down, squeeze in, come back to center. Knock knee your knees, windshield wiper left, leg and ankle on top of your right thigh. Squeeze the block, limit your right armpit, draw both knees down, stretch open those hips, engage the bandhas. Come back to center, bring the block 3 inches below your knees, and lift your head. Pull your knees to your armpits, flex your feet, draw your head to the mat. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Now, as you pull down, press up. You'll feel the lift from your pelvic floor. Engage the floor. Tuck your chin. Pelvic floor, mula bandha. Feel your hands, hasta bandha. Ribs in like fingers, Vinyasa. Head down, tuck the chin, jaw the bottom. Now keep that energy engaged. Don't let it drain out. Rock and roll. Roll back and forth, bring your feet flat down to the mat. Squeeze the block in, elbows in. Forward fold, use the bandhas. Take your block, step up onto your block, and bend your knees. Do a little pulse, spread your fingers wide. Now pull your knees out wide, and then squeeze your knees to your triceps. So it's thigh master, like Suzanne's numbers. And you're activating the bandhas. Crow with the block. So you'll hinge forward, draw your triceps and your knees together. Squeeze in, look down at the tip of your nose, and then grab the block with your feet. Lift the block up. Crow, using the bandhas. Release. Step up onto the block. I'll go this way so you can see. And draw your toes, your heels together, and balance for Mula Bandhasana, root lock posture. Bring your hands up overhead, palms flip up, squeeze the fingers in and out. Draw your knees back to center, slowly draw your hands down. Let your heels hang off the block. Again, I'll move this way so you can see. And pulse one heel down and then the other. So just stretching a little deeper into the Achilles and the calves. There is only one time it is essential to awaken, and that time is now, the Buddha. Step off the block, set the block to the side, and high plank. Yoga is not just a workout, downward facing dog. It's about working on and working through yourself, finding the vital energy inside you to awaken everything in your life. Both heels up and down, same time. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, pull your knee to your nose, squeeze. Inhale, kick. Exhale, draw knee to nose, tug around, heel squeeze. Step forward, no lunge. Crescent knee, back knee down, back toe curled under. Inhale, lift up, wall push your arms. Interlace finger, release index fingers. Bring it to the front, pull the arm bones down back. Side rotation, stretch to the right. Now like you're shading a sword, bring your tricep on the left to the outside of your right thigh. Draw your interlaced hands to your heart. Lift your back, knee up, and squeeze in. Lift your forward toes. Draw your hands to your heart, bring the ribs in. Elbow your chin, and fly your arms in. Release, draw the back knee down again. Inhale, lift up. Crescent knee back bend. Exhale, crescent air. Interlace your hands behind you. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Jalapara, tuck your chin. Ribs in, Vinyasa. Pulse, lift from your pelvic floor. Mula Bandha. Stand up tall. Inhale, come to center. Bound to Tadasana. Extend your leg out, use the Bandha, and figure four. We've been here before. Thigh back, shin in, flex your foot. Maybe belly, thigh, knuckle, knee, draw the fists away from the low back. Rise up. Cross the left ankle in front of the right. Lift your chest and back bend. From here, lift up your left leg, eagle your leg. Right knee right, left knee left, shoulder over hip. Find the balance that's bound, the eagle leg, upper body bound. Bend the knee, airplane. Keep the bind, use the bandha. Lift your leg up, and then bring your arms to the T. Love the hip, bend your knee, low flying airplane, and standing splits. Bring your hand to the back of your calf, back leg plank. Step back, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Interlace fingers, release index fingers. And devotion. Pulse, shoulder over hip, arms engaged. Bring your hands in front. Side rotation, stretch right. Like you're sheathing your sword, hinge forward. Ratchet your tricep to outside your thigh. Hand to your heart. Now squeeze again. Fly your arms again. Twist. Pyramid. Step your back foot in, one footprint. Not too wide, not too short, it's just right. Bring your block and place it outside your forward foot. Bring your right hand to your head. Lift your toes. Pull your forehead to your shin. Now lift your toes, Padabana. Squeeze in, lift from your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Draw the ribs in, Uddiyana Bandha. Really round your spine, get your forehead towards your shin. And this is Jalapara. Got the energy bound in the neck, look up. Maintain the energy, right or left bicep by the ear. And now the block pyramid. Bring your hand across to the block, right hip back, left hip forward, lift your toes, right arm comes out. Squeeze in. Release. Bend your knee. Inhale, lift up, crescent. Interlace finger, release index finger. Little pulse. Spin to the side. And do a couple swings. Inhale, lift up, goal push your arms. Stick out your tongue, lion's breath. From here, stand up, hands to your hips, make your feet like the mat. So both feet are parallel with the mat. Bring your arms to the T, lift your toes, use your thumbs. Prasarita, Padottanasana. Take your peace fingers if you want, scoop them underneath your heels. Lift your toes, Padma. Let your head relax. Lift through your pelvic floor, Mula. Pull the ribs in. Tuck your chin slightly. Bend your elbows, pull your forearms towards your thigh. Big breath in and out. Inhale, half lift. Spin to the front, low lunge. Inhale, lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your hip under your left arm, right arm down. Lift to the inseam of your right leg. And lift your left heel, the one on the ground, up and down. Slightly spike your fingers. Feel the energy bounce, hands, feet. Three-legged dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, left side. Three-legged dog left. Pull your knee to your nose, towards the nose. Squeeze, use the body, use everything. Inhale, kick. Exhale, Mula Bandha Uddiyana. Tuck your chin, Jalakari. Step forward, low lunge. Back knee down. Inhale, lift up, goal push your arms. Bring your hands in front, opposite pinky finger on top. Side rotation stretch. Sheath the sword, tricep outside your forward thigh. Hand to your heart, back knee up. Now use your feet, press to your hands. Pada Hasta Bandha. Squeeze hips in, Mula Bandha, ribs in, Uddiyana. Tuck the chin, Jalakara. From here, wake up, expand out. 2, and 1. Release, back knee down. Inhale, crescent knee back bend. Exhale, crescent air, back knee up. Interlace your hands behind you. Pull the shoulder over the hip, bend the knee, pulse. Step forward, lift up, extend the leg out. As the Vinyasa, it's bound at the Padottanasana, figure 4. Flex your foot. Come down, draw your fist away from your low back. Use the Vinyasa for balance, look at the tip of your nose. Rise up nice and slow. Cross the right ankle in front of the left. Shoulder over hip. Lean back. Eagle your leg on the right. So lift your right leg up, keep the bind, and draw the shoulder over the hip. Right knee right, left knee left. Squeeze the edges of your wrists. Hasta Bandha. And release. Ekapadottanasana bound into bound airplane. Look at the tip of your nose. Use your awareness, use your aliveness, your awakeness. Yoga is essential. Bring your arms to the T, a practice of the soul, working through the medium of your body. Standing splits. Let your head relax, use the thumbs, pull the belly. Step back, low lunge. Inhale, lift up, shoulder over hip, Uttara Baddha. Bend the back knee, pulse. Come to center. And sheathe your sword of truth for revolve crescent. Lift your chest, draw your hand to your heart. Use the bandhas. Revolve crescent, fly it up. Inhale, crescent. Pulse, shoulder over head. Spin. Do a couple of swings. So again, the bandhas are engaged. Feel the energy lift. Go push your arms, stick out your tongue, line turn. Inhale, lift. Bring your hands to your hips. Make your feet like an 11. So again, feet wider, maybe wider. Interlace hands behind you. Shrug your shoulders away from your hips. Now lift your toes flat. Squeeze the beach ball between your thighs. Mula bandha. Mula bow. Come on down. Draw the ribs in, Vinyasa. Toe heel your feet wider. And see if you can bring your fist more towards your head. Maybe the crown of your head on the mat. Lift your toes. Bound to Prasarita, Padottanasana. Release. Inhale, half lift. Toe heel your feet together. And tuck and curl in a little ball. Tuck and curl. Bring the toes, the heels together, knees wide. And Mula Bandhasana. Palms up. Squeeze the energy valves in your hands. Mula Bandhasana. Lift from your Mula Bandha. Feel the energy arise. Tailbone to crown. Squeeze your knees in. Draw your hands down. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Toe heel your feet all the way up. Forward fold again. Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, half lift. Spin to the front, low lunge. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee. Stack your head. Flex your foot, look under the armpit. On the right, left armpit down, lift your feet into the leg. Little pulse under side heel. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, step, jump, float. Top of mat. Tuck and curl in a little ball, then draw your knees down. So bring your feet together, have your knees wide in your child's pose position. And from here, just do a little twist. So bring your hand up, vertical twist to the right, left hand to your thigh, hand to your back to your pocket, activate the bone. Come to center, vertical twist, other side, hand to the thigh, hand to back to your pocket, elbow under the chin, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana, Jalaparta twist. So your feet are together. Now take your fingers, pull your pinky finger down, and then your ring finger. This is to open the forearm. Middle finger, there's energy, elemental energy that runs through your hands. Index finger, thumb, and then other side. Pinky finger, pull it towards your face. And the ring finger, pull it towards you. Middle finger, index finger, stretches different parts of the forearm. And the thumb. So from here, if you'd like, Peacock Mayurasana. So this is a lift through the bodies. And when you squeeze in into the internal organs, then you release oxygenated blood, floods into these vital organs and tissues. It's very cleansing, it's very healing. That helps to wake up the vital energy in the internal organs. So I like to bring the block to the Uddiyana Bandha area, just where the ribs come together. Pull the elbows in. So your hands can technically be like this, or they can be the other way. I have a little bit weaker wrists, so I bring them to the side. And then these ones squeeze in, and even if you just lift your feet for a second, that's on your knee. Come back down. Then oxygenated blood floods your system. It wakes up everything. But if you want to try a little more, you can bring your elbows in, fingers to the side, adjust the block, hinge, and lift your feet up. You can put your forehead down, bring your legs up higher, and maybe you can get this today. And so that's Mayurasana, peacock with the bodies. Come into tabletop, round your spine like the howling cat. Inhale, look up, lift chin tap. Exhale, round your spine. You're activating the bodies. Don't let the energy go. Look up, lift chin and tap. And the best dreams happen when you're awake. Swing your hips to the right, hips to the left. And take your block, bring it to the meaty part of your calf, second rectangular way. Left hand up, grab your knees, spine your finger. Lift your toes, squeeze the block, and activate the bandha in this nice twist. Do the other side. Grab a hold with your elbow here, just below the knee, spider your fingers. Squeeze the block, lift your toe, and twist. From here, put your feet on the block, hinge forward, Baddha Konasana seating. Nice. From here, lie back, bring the block overhead, and just roll the wrist, roll the ankle. Set the block to the side, hug your right knee in, pull your left knee down, squeeze your knee to armpit. Now, squeeze outer hips in, ribs in, tuck your chin slightly, and push your shin to the sky. Activate all the bandhas. Bend your left leg, figure four. Lift up, go push your arms, flex your foot, figure four. Toe heel your foot across your mat to the right. Cross your thigh, possibly maybe the ankle. Look to the right, allow your knees to fall left. Supine twist, heel legs, ankles may or may not be crossed. Squeeze, use the bandha inner thigh, pull the belly. Tuck your chin slightly, look to the right, anchor through the shoulder. Come back to center. Arms and legs up the wall. Roll the wrists, the ankle. Lower your right leg down. Draw your left knee towards your armpit, your left thigh just outside your ribs. Flex your feet. Feel the energy in your hands. Squeeze outer hips in, Mula Bandha, navel to the spine, Vinyasa. Slightly tuck your chin, Jaladhara Bandha, Treya Bandha here. Press the shin slightly up. Supine twist. Oh, figure four, sorry. Go push your arm. And lift your booty up and walk your heel towards your glute a little. Go push your arm. Lift your hip higher. Toe heel your foot on the right to the left of your mat. Allow your thigh on the left to drape across your other leg. Cross at the ankle if you want. Knees fall right, look left, and squeeze. Pull everything in, tuck your chin, anchor through the shoulder, squeeze inner thigh, belly in. Little tuck of the chin, that's Jaladhara. Come back to center. Arms and legs up the wall. Roll the wrists, roll the ankle. Grab your block, it shouldn't be too far. Bend your knees, place the block 3 inches below your knees on your shins, double-legged when you're moving. Lift your head, pull in, squeeze in, flex your feet. Slowly put your head down. Maintain belly to thigh connection. Pull down, press up. Feel all those energy knobs, the bond is engaged. Pull down, press up, make your biceps bulge. Release, set the block to the side. Lift your head up one more time, pull your third eye towards your shin, tuck your chin, and slowly lie back. Final Shavasana. Bring your feet away from your body to the edge of your mat, palms open. Maybe squeeze your fingers in and out, and just feel the vital life force pulsing through your body. Prana. So you're not letting it drain out, you're using the bandhas to nourish yourself, to awaken and awaken yourself. Shavasana. Just 1 minute here. And if you'd like to rest in Shavasana, just turn off the meeting and stay and rest for as long as you want in Shavasana. Stay in Shavasana, breathe in the energy. You cannot do yoga. Yoga is your natural state. What you can do, and what you have done, are yoga exercises, which may reveal to you a deepening awareness of your natural state. Yoga wakes you up to who you really are. And your natural state is to feel alive, full of vitality, completely nourished and whole. So if you like, stay in Shavasana, or bring your arms overhead and stretch like you're yawning, waking up in the morning. Hug both your arms and knees into your chest, squeeze in, and then roll to the side, to the right or to the left, whichever side your nostril breath is strongest. Maybe rest your head on your arm, soften in your belly, and find this new life position. And then as you're ready, slowly help yourself up to Sukhasana, easy seat. And you can sit up onto the block if you want. Bring your hands to your thighs and activate the bandhas one more time. When you seek the use of the bandhas and the kriyas to clear blockages, to find reservoirs of energy inside you awaken to, you consciously become the prana, the vitality that is the life force of the divine. You spring into action. You spring into awareness. You wake up. So push down through your thighs, lift your knees up, Mula Bandha. Draw the ribs in, Uddiyana, and draw this vital energy up into the heart, hands in prayer. Tuck your chin slightly, shut your shoulders away from your ears, Jalapara Bandha. No blockages in the neck, and then pull the energy up to your third eye. The light inside me bows down to, honors, the light, the consciousness, the awareness, and the awakeness inside you. The yogi, the yogini said, I didn't change, I just woke up. I bow to you. Have a fabulous holiday weekend. It's been my honor. Namaste.